Hey guys, Joe Richardson here. Real estate investor, realtor, and your veteran realtor. I am here with my lovely wife, Melanie, who's also a licensed realtor.
Hello.
So we are on our way to check out a investment property in Durham for a buyer investor of ours. They are out of the country or are on their way out of the country. But they came across this property that they were interested in, and they actually want to put an offer in. But I told them, before putting an offer in, I wanted to at least get eyes on it. I feel more comfortable actually seeing it and see if it's worth purchasing. If it'd be a good deal for them or not. So we're on our way to check it out. My wife wanted to make some content, so I guess while I'm out there checking out the property, I guess I'll talk about what I'm looking for. As far as visually what I'm looking for, as far as if I see some potential issues with the property or not, and get an idea if it'd be a good deal for them as investors. So we're on our way. Like I said, it's in Durham, and
I'll be here to ask questions and have a second set of eyes for any major red flags.
Sure. And it's hot as hell, I can tell you that. It's been 110 degrees heat index all day today. We were earlier out in Anger checking out another property, and I was sweating my ass off. I can tell you that.
No cursing.
Sweating my butt off. So, yep. So now we're on our way to Durham to check out this house.
We'll let you know how it turns out.
Okay. Stay tuned.
Okay. Here we are.
You film?
Yep.
Okay. So it's a quiet street.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Relatively maintained, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see no junk and stuff all over the place.
Okay. Are we doing any major red flags on the outside first?
So it's a cedar side, and it looked like the paint is not new, I guess, but you can tell cedar side there's some erosions to the wood siding.
Mm-hmm.
There's a gap in the wood to the siding. So, and over here, soft, some water around erosion.
Yeah. I'd be concerned about maybe something underneath the crawl space.
There's a noticeable crack here. It's not really displaced, but it's wide though.
Yeah, that's a pretty long one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not much of a backyard, I can tell you that. Oh, so it must have some drainage system in the crawl space to let the water drain out. Heat pump?
Do you want a new light?
Huh?
New light?
Sure.
Fine, too.
That light has never worked properly.
Yes, it has. I just you can press the top button again. It'll shine brighter.
So I see the water. So I see the furnace air handler. Then you see the water heater right here. I don't see any water moisture, but I mean, there's no vapor barrier, so that is potentially an issue. You have some fall insulation, especially up over here. That's kind of concerning right there with the center blocks kind of leaning.
Yeah, that can't be reliable. That's not code worthy, right?
Well, I mean, it's something to maybe ask the inspector about. And it's weird how you got the Romex wire coming in to the unit right there. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking to see over where that crack was. So the crack looked like it might have been just more exterior. So it's a center block foundation. So maybe that crack is a little bit more superficial on the outside.
Definitely need like a structural engineer to look at that.
Or at least an inspector to get his opinion on it.
Well,
most likely he's going to recommend a structural engineer anyway. So, but yeah, no vapor barrier. So I'd be more concerned about that. But I don't see any moisture. But again, you probably would want a vapor barrier in the crawl space.
Yeah, especially seeing that.
And then address the fall of the insulation. All right. No.
Yeah.
Go on the other side. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll go to the other side. Gutters. Oh, maybe that was for the gutters. They got disconnected. The downspout.
You lock your door?
Huh?
You lock your door?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it does have solar panels. Must be on the roof. Here's the system and there's a disconnect right here. It's an electrical panel. Okay. I don't see no obvious damage to the outside and the back. Not much of the backyard are, but I mean it's nothing obvious. The deck doesn't seem like it's in too bad of a shape. Got a little mattress and some junk. It's just a storage closet. So I'm looking at like the self-fit fascia, see if there's any obvious damage on the roof line. Can't really see the roof from here, but I don't see anything really concerning on the exterior. I don't see no busted windows, which is good. I mean, there's probably some moisture issues right here.
Yeah, that warping.
Yeah. It's an ugly color though. All right, let's go. Yeah. Before you come in, let me just check, make sure there's no issue, okay?
Yeah.
Right? You're not gonna put your mask on?
Should I?
No, that's fine.
I am anyway, just in case.
You still filming?
All right, here we go.
All right, so this is, I guess, obviously the living room. You walk in. Obviously, there's a lot of cosmetic issues with the house, such as the flooring. Carpet definitely needs to be replaced. A couple things you're doing right when you enter a house. You're smelling, you're feeling if there's any moisture in the property. You're visually looking around, seeing any obvious damages or issues. Damage-wise, nothing really stands out. Like I said, the carpet when you walk in definitely needs to be replaced. There are some the popcorn ceiling does show some recent repairs. We don't know that was from like right here. We don't know if that was from a previous repair or water leak from upstairs. Most likely that was repaired. But obviously the HVAC is cool on the first floor, so obviously that's working. But when I already walked upstairs and it's not working upstairs. So most likely the system that's in place now for this house, it might be not large enough, or it might not have any ducts or black ducts for the second floor. So here's the kitchen, standard kitchen. Don't know if the wire's working or not. Let's see. Yeah. I'll let it run for a little bit more.
Gerald, what do you think about this up here?
Yeah, so that's water stain. So there's Doesn't look like an active water leak, but we don't know because of the utility or the wire might be shut off. So it could be from the upstairs bathroom. So you see right here,
yeah,
over there too.
And see, that's why it's very important for you to bring like a flashlight, because if we were here later on, it could be dark. We may not see this. See a stain here too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a line right here.
Yeah, I don't know. Wire here may not be working. All right, so here's the electrical panel. See, look like a couple of breakers were replaced. That's probably for the HVAC. See, so electric range. So GE. So it's nothing that stands out too concerning. Obviously, a inspector will give you an idea of if there's an issue with the age of the panel, but I don't see it being an issue.
Like signs of rusting or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, and it's a GE type of electrical panel. Like if it was like a Square D or some other type of electrical panel, which has been recalled in the past, then that may be concerning, or you may have plans to replace the electrical panel. Just storage, nothing. Yeah. Oh, you want to look in the fridge? No.
Do you?
No.
Okay. Do we need to turn the water off? Because it's pretty hot by now, right?
Right. Yeah. Water here is not working. All right. Get some insulation. Or is it a rug? No, it's a rug. Carpet. They left the carpet in here. Maybe it might stay. All right. So the bathroom. Hey, and a laundry. Laundry, bathroom. Cockroach. You see the cockroaches? The cockroaches.
Water bugs, as they say.
Down the south, water bugs. Yeah, nothing really stands out of the bathroom. I mean, the water works. Obviously, if cosmetic-wise, you might do something, a new vanity, a toilet, tub. We don't know if the outlets here or even the kitchen are GFCI, so that needs to be updated. Yeah. Nothing really stands out. So I'm also looking up here, no water stains in this room, so that we saw in the kitchen. Yeah, so this might be new carpet that they just left in here. All right, let's go upstairs. So you notice how right away you notice the heat, right?
Yeah.
There's no
it's pretty
hot up here.
Pretty sharp contrast.
Yeah, so there's something's wrong with the HVAC up here. There's a blocked duct. Not much air is coming out. Unlike downstairs. You look in the ceiling. You see any obvious leaks? No. This is just dirt.
Just this coloration right here.
It's dirt.
Okay.
It's just a dirty fan. See all the dust and stuff.
What do you think about this creaking I'm hearing?
Subfloor. The subfloor. When they lift up the carpet or replace the carpet, they just need to nail down, screw down the subfloor a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's common. Over time, as house starts to settle, you'll hear stuff like this all the time. It'd be more concerning if there was like unevenness to the floor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't felt any unevenness to the floor, so nothing really stands out. So it's 3 bedrooms, 1 downstairs and 2 upstairs, with a loft. These are actually pretty large bedrooms.
Yeah, it feels more spacious and it looks outside.
Yeah. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Has a scuttle. We don't have a ladder to get up there, but I don't plan on going up.
Was there any information about the age of the roof, Joe?
When we spoke with him on the phone, the listing agent on the phone, he says that the roof was replaced within the last, 5 years, I believe. So it's relatively new. Plus, they put solar panels on it. So most times when they put solar panels, they want the roof to be replaced prior to installing solar panels. Yeah, nothing stands out. I mean, it's fine. It's mostly cosmetic stuff. Obviously, the carpet, new flooring is needed. I don't smell any mold. The floors feels even. The water's working, so that's a sign. Electricity's working. Yeah, I mean, it's actually not bad. I just have to run some comps, get an idea of what they're asking for. The comps can support that value, and also get an idea what this property would rent for in this area. A 3 bedroom, 2 bath house will rent for it in this part of Durham. We're not that far from Central, North Carolina Central, so it's not too bad of an area. Yeah. Any questions or that you can think of?
With solar panels, do those require GFCI?
No, so GFCI is mostly for when in place in the house where it's close to a water source, outside, electrical plugs, or near water sources like the kitchen and the bathroom. Like right here, I can see they have 1 GFCI, so that might be connected to all the outlets. I don't know. That's something that an inspector will test. And that GFCI might be connected to the bathrooms. Sometimes they are or not. This is the outside door.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is actually not that bad. It's like I said, it's mostly cosmetic. One question I would have, if you're going to use some kind of loan or financing to get this house, just talk with the lender. See if potentially if a property has to meet a certain minimum property standard in order to get loan approval. Yeah, so that'd be one of the questions you would ask your lender. I'd like to. Anything you can think of or ask? Also, I looked at each of the windows. The windows look relatively in good shape. There's no fog in. You know, so when you see fog in or moisture on the inside of the window, that usually means that the seal has been broken and the window has been compromised. But I didn't see that windows downstairs or upstairs. So which is a good sign. And they're vinyl windows too. They're not wood windows. So obviously, even though the siding is cedar wood, the windows have been updated somewhat in the last 10, 12 years.
Based on what you see outside with the siding, would that be something you would probably replace?
Probably not all of it.
Okay.
Probably just the ones that just been show some water, that's been compromised with water or moisture. You can either cut it out or replace the whole section. You most likely just cut off that one section, put new wood down, and repaint it. I'll probably repaint this whole house a different color too, but yeah. But well, I didn't see that much of a water intrusion on the outside siding. That'd be concerning. Definitely need a new water heater, which is in the crawl space. Vapor barrier. Look at that.
The crack.
Have a look at the crack. Even though I didn't see no issue inside, there might be just a superficial crack on the outside. So it just be a matter of just sealing it up. We might need a new HVAC unit because it's working on the first floor, but nothing. We didn't feel anything on the second floor. Yeah.
Any concerns regarding the slope of the driveway in terms of drainage?
No, so that's what I was saying. So when we looked in the back of the crawl space, so this is on some kind of hill from the street all the way back. So it's a hill. So when we looked in the back of the crawl space, I was looking to see if there's like moisture issues, usually it lingers a little bit in the back of the crawl space, even though, and especially with it not having a vapor barrier, you're able to spot it. I didn't see any puddles. I mean, there are some, like, because it's a dirt floor in the crawl space. There are some, look like there's some water movement, like signs of past water movement. There's no current. I mean, it's rained the last couple of days, so there's no current moisture in a crawl space.
That's true.
So either they have it where it can drain completely out of the crawl space, or there's enough barrier in the front to keep the water from coming from top of the hill through underneath the house and behind it. So.
Oh, what did you think about the trees that were overhanging? Do you think there's any risk with any of them?
No.
Okay.
As far as falling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see one like large branch that was overhanging that.
Yeah. So
deck area.
So ideally, it's not ideal to have so many trees that close to the house, but the fact that they're really that close, like if it does fall, it won't fall that much, cause much damage. Ideally, right? So if it was further out, away from the tree, a large tree further out, and if it does fall towards the house, it has a little.
Because if you got the solar panels on the top too, like
right.
that could be obstructing how much sunlight is.
Well, we don't know. We have to see. Yeah. Most likely, the solar panels are on the front side of the house, facing this way. Less so on the back side, I would think.
The orientation.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, there's not much of the backyard to begin with, so I don't know. That's more of a preference, I would say. How much of backyard you want?
How far back does it go in terms of the?
I have to look. Line? I have to look. Okay. Have to look and see.
Because would that be an ideal thing to want to clear out if it does go back? Clear
the trees out? Yeah. I mean, that's be something that be up to the investor, right? So, as an investor, you have to consider the cost of doing that, and if it really matters. And would it be ideal for renters? Most renters may not care if there's a backyard or not. So does that really factor into the cost of investment? Yeah. So this house was built in 1988. The lot size is 0.3 acres. So it goes back a little bit further. Decent size. It's not that bad of a neighborhood. I mean, there's a lot of other homes that are used as rental units, especially with it being so close to NC Central. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we shall give your impressions to your investor.
Yeah, I'll let the investors know.
Thanks for taking me on a tour.
No problem.
Your showings.
Thanks for tagging along. All right, let's head out. You still filming? Or? You want to get more of the streets, up and down the streets?
Sure. Oh, you're right, Gerald. They did put the solar panels on the front.
Yeah.
Now, one of those gutters is damaged. On the end here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have like a solar panel inspector when you're inspecting the roof, or do they do that in addition when you hire a roof inspector?
We can act. So the inspectors I like to use, we can ask them if that's something they'll look into that. But obviously they're going to say that they can't. There's only so much their expertise we can provide opinions on. They might see something visually, but as far as the solar panels, they may recommend actually the solar company come out here.
Yeah, to do another independent inspection.
Yeah. One thing is you have to check and see if there's an additional lien on the house from the solar panel, and if there is a lien, and if the seller plans on paying it off prior to transfer of the property over to the new owner. So that's something to look out for. All right. If you have any questions, just let me know. Like I said, when I get back, I'll check out the comps and see if the house is actually worth what they're asking for. Also pull up some rental comps to get an idea what homes are renting for in this area. And I'll send that out to my investor clients or investor buyers.
I was thinking about coming